right before the Beanie Baby sketch aired, he was like, let's just have fun. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna laugh if it's funny.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
About damn time. This is Lizzo, and she's here. Lizzo, welcome to the show. So good to have you here.
I love being here. Y'all are so great.
You know, we were talking before you joined us in the Zoom room about since the very beginning of when we first met you to today, watching you let your story unfold in front of the world as we see it, especially this past weekend. God, I can't wait to talk about that. It's just it's inspiring because you really are, in our opinion, in my opinion, someone who is just honest, doesn't take herself too seriously. You show vulnerability when you need to. You seem very pure you, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a human being, and I want to show that. Most pop stars don't get the opportunity to show that. But I was up in y'all studio banging on a desk singing Ariana Grande 2 years ago, and now I'm, got a number more records. So life changes real quick.
It does. Now, let's talk about what happened here in New York City Saturday night. From the moment you walked out on that stage, and I want you to describe to me in a moment what that felt like. From the moment you walked out on that stage to the moment the whole cast kissed goodbye at the end of Saturday Night Live, you owned that show, and you were so cool. You seemed relaxed. Now, how are you truly feeling?
I was genuinely relaxed. It's so weird because my glam team, there's 2 dressing rooms, one for the host and one for the musical guest, but I was both. So my glam room had a separate room, and they was blasting Chingy and partying, and I was in my room just quiet, like listening to tones, just like super chill. I was really nervous, like for weeks leading up to it. And then once I got to New York and met the cast and just kind of got in the groove, it was like second nature to me.
And when you're live, it adds another level of energy, right? And when you were doing this, for instance, when you're playing along with doing the skits and things, you look like you're having fun, and you were just you weren't
laughing.
Taking anything too seriously. Go ahead, Danielle.
It was so cool to see you lose it, especially at the end of the show when you totally lost it. I loved it because that's genuine. It's genuine, it was awesome.
I was trying to hold it together all night, okay, Danielle. But it was interesting because we do the sketches so many times in a day, and I think like it was the final sketch of the night. We were live. We felt like we killed it. Had an amazing show, and so like Andrew looked at all of us and was like, let's just have fun. Like right before the Beanie Baby sketch aired, he was like, let's just have fun. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna laugh if it's funny.
Wow. Unbelievable. I'm looking at the texts that are coming through. I love Lizzo's new song. It reminds me of the music I was dancing to back in the clubs in the early 80s. It makes me feel good. Tell Lizzo this is officially going to be the summer song for 2022. Another text. I love this new song. Unbelievable. You're a beautiful person inside and out. I wish I had your confidence. Talk about that. Do you feel like you have confidence?
Absolutely. But it's like, I hear that a lot. People are like, I wish I had your confidence. I'm like, you don't have my confidence. You have your confidence. Like, and everybody has it. Like I say, like we're born with confidence. We're born with this self-love for ourselves. And I think like as we get older, we start to develop insecurities. You're not born with insecurities. The world kind of gives that to you. And so like, if you tear those away or if you start chipping them away, you'll rediscover your confidence that's like waiting to shine through. Everybody has it.
Wow. So I guess it's the magic of unlearning things in life.
Wow.
Right.
Can I put a request in for something?
Danielle has a request. Yes, ma'am.
I know everybody said that, they want your new single to be Song of the Summer. I'm really hoping that Horny Zookeeper from SNL could be Song of the Summer. What do you think?
I'm a horny zookeeper. People think I wrote. My mom was like, did you write that? Just I was like, yes, Mom, that was real live footage of me writing Horny Zookeeper. No, SNL has an amazing team of like songwriters and producers, and they put that together. I was like, I don't know where we're going with this, but it turned out good.
Yeah.
So Gandhi, we were talking about your show. the competition that's going on.
Watch out for the big girls.
Watch out for the big girls. And Gandhi was saying, I think that could have been some of the competitors on stage with her at Saturday Night Live. Is that what you said, Gandhi?
Yes. I mean, I've been watching clips of all of the stuff that you're doing, and it's amazing, and these women are incredible. But on stage with you, it looked like you might have had some of them with you.
All of them. Were actually from Watch Out for the Big Girls. We had Asia, Crystal, Charity, and Sydney all on stage, which is incredible because like a year ago, they were, in their respective cities sending an audition tape to be on the show, and now they're on SNL. And so people like, you a real one for that, Lizzo. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm a real one? I needed dancers. Like, I wasn't joking. You guys, like, I didn't just make a TV show for shiggles. Like, I'm a woman of my word.
They look great. You guys are doing awesome stuff. I mean, I watch that stuff and just think, I wish I could dance like that. Somebody teach me.
Yeah.
When I can, I'm coming for it.
Listen, and auditions will be held for tour, Gandhi, and I want to see you first in line.
Okay.
The big girls had an amazing time too. Like we had SNL, there's a long line that's like 2 days long. People are sleeping in line to get tickets to SNL. And so we just decided to go out and feed everybody pizzas, and the big girls were out there feeding them pizzas, and it was so cool. Because people in line were like, oh my God, I know you from the Big Girl Show.
Oh, see, that must have made them feel really good. Yeah. I just got a text. Lizzo went outside to the will call line Saturday night, met the fans, gave them pizza, and everyone thinks she is a true superstar and what a superstar should be. I love hearing that. So a lot of artists say that performing or hosting or both Saturday Night Live is like a check on the bucket list. Done. So what's next? What other big ass mother effing thing do you want to pull off now? You know what I'm saying? What do you
Elvis?
Sorry.
I'm French.
I was very careful. I was very careful. Go ahead. Your turn.
Well, that is actually an excellent point. I'm like, oh my goodness. I think I need a new bucket. I'm going to need a bigger bucket because there's things to do now. I think a lot of them are like personal life goals. I mean, because like the television show, Watch Out for the Big Girls, that was huge for me. Producing and starring. Giddy, my shapewear line that I'm wearing right now, like starting that was a huge milestone for me. So I'm just like, I guess I gotta come up with new dreams because I'm living in them right now.
Is the Yiddy tattoo that was on your booty real? Or was that just a punk on me?
A punk on you.
Is the street open or no?
Andrea Gannis wants to be a part of our interview. Good morning, Andrea.
Andrea.
She always shows up to the party. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so back to that tattoo. Talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sitting on an ass pillow right now. It's as real as day.
Wow.
Well, I love it.
That's so cool.
And let's
I'm
see.
Such a bad liar.
Let's go ahead and dispel another rumor. You were not pregnant with Chris Evans' child, so there's that, right?
Yes. All the rumors are false. Yeah.
It's so funny. You know, the thing is, when you get to the point where you read this crap sometimes. Do you ever go, really? Or do you just laugh it off?
I feel like the rumors about me are like really like compliments, I'm like, oh wow, okay, might be thinking I'm pulling. Like, I think people think very highly of me with the rumors that I hear. So no complaints. Keep them going.
You know what I love? That your mom was in the audience for SNL and she even introduced you for your second performance. That was so cool. Yeah. She looked so proud. I love it.
Yeah, she was super proud. She was about to start singing herself if they didn't cut away. So she's such a diva superstar. That's where I get it from.
Well, so how, like, where you are and what you're doing in your life and career, how has that changed the dynamic with your relationship with your mom? Have you always been good friends with your mom? It sure seems like you guys are very tight.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Cause no, I'm just kidding. Just terrible. But I'm the baby in the family, and I was very kind of like rebellious. So I kind of, while my family was doing their thing, I went off and pursued my, rock and roll dreams on my own. So for a long time, I was kind of away from my family and away from like anybody really that I knew growing up. And I think settling into my career and finding this sweet spot of like, oh, I live in one city and I have money, I can get a house. Like I kind of laid down roots, which I've never done in my whole life. And once I did that, like my family moved to LA with me, and we've all gotten so much closer. We used to be very close as kids. And then there was a period, the dark ages, where I was like, gotta go, guys, pursuing my dreams. And now that, I made it, we're closer than ever.
Well, Lizzo, you are just, I don't know. You light up the room, even if it's a Zoom room, you light it up. And
Zoom room.
Absolutely. I just appreciate you. We all appreciate you so much. And you always have a seat at our table, and your new song, Good God, I love it. I want to hear, as we say, have a great day to Lizzo. I wouldn't mind some rumors.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is my favorite one.
It just certified platinum, honey.
Yeah. Congratulations. We should celebrate that. This is Gandhi's favorite song, by the way.
It really is. I love this one so much.
It is. Lizzo, thank you for spending time with us, and thanks for making our city interesting again this past weekend.
Yes.
It's been going through some hell, Absolutely.
Anytime.
Lizzo, along with Cardi B. Let's do rumors. Thank you, Lizzo. We love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.